that almost every time we have it on the air, it flies out the door. These are the mini domes.
Yes.
And you don't choose what color you get all of them.
Yes.
Okay?
And 10.
And you get 10 of them. Think about your tomatoes, that half of onion that you need to store. All the different things that are sometimes difficult because you need that extra height on the lid, right?
I love our domes.
These are amazing, and I have a few of these in my collection, and I use them probably every single day or every month, but depending on what I've got to store. So walk us through what we're getting,
right?
And then we'll start talking about some ideas.
Okay, so what you're going to get, you are going to get a total of 10 of these. You do not have to choose the color. You're getting all the different colors. And let me just open this one. They're still the same great lock and lock, still easy to open and close one-handed, still have that food grade silicone seal on the inside. But with this mini dome, you can store a lot more. So right here, even to the top is 1 cup. But see that? With the dome, you can store so much more. Like David said, you got a big orange, you have an apple, you have an onion, you cut some lemons and limes. You know, now you don't have to worry about it being level with the lock and lock container. With that dome, you can store that little bit more. And let me see, I'll show you how you can store that little bit more. Because once again, not just for food. So if you look at it this way, we have some little girl things in here. So,
here's a
right, we didn't have to level it. So now with that little bit more of the dome, we just heaped up all the little hair ties, hair bows, hair ribbons, and they all fit. We didn't have to find another lock and lock container for them.
And then you just
line up the little tabs and they just lock right on down.
I love that. So $18.21, but we didn't leave you there. It's birthday week. Come on. Let's throw in a little easy pay.
We're getting easy pay?
3 easy pays of $6.07, but here's your surprise.
Okay.
You get 3 easy payments. You know what the bad news of the surprise is? Goes away end of day.
Okay.
Now we are technically into a new day, so end of day Wednesday, this easy pay will go away. What you want to do is get yours now because all of our multi-sets like this are always hugely popular. You have a little bit of snack crackers left or the little cheese doodles or whatever they call those little cheese rounds, cheese puffs.
You have that little bit more, so now you don't have to worry. You don't have to throw it out. You can store that little bit more. When I go places, I bring my own tea bags because I like a certain kind and most people don't have them. So I can stick them in here and I don't have to worry about smashing them down. You can do that. I think I have some grapes here somewhere. Oh, here's the lemons and the limes. What do you do when you cut the lemons and the limes? You have that little bit more and now you don't have to worry about it.
You know what you could also do? You're going to be having maybe an outdoor barbecue. You want to bring out some garnish for drinks.
Yes, cut them all up.
Cut up your lime wedges, put them in one. Lemon wedges, put them in another. Orange wedges, put them in a third. Now you can garnish all your cocktails out by the barbecue. This works out really nicely because now you get every single color you need. You don't choose what color you get. You get all of them.
Right.
So you get 10 dome containers. Now we call these the mini domes, but you know, it's hard for me to call this a mini dome when each one holds 1 1/4 cups.
And that's just to the top. So if you use this with the dome, you could get like another 3/4 cup in there.
So almost 2 cups capacity.
Yeah, if you fill it all up. So
now not 2 cups of liquid, but 2 cups of solid
not
things,
liquid.
yeah.
So look, what would you do if you had these few little grapes left over? Okay, you're not going to smash them down. So now with that dome, see that? You can store a little bit more. Then you line up the little lock and lock tabs, close it, and now your grapes aren't squished and you don't have grape juice in there.
And you always have a little something that needs to be stored away that you don't have a container that's the right size.
Right.
And you get frustrated because you end up dirtying up a big container for a little bit of leftovers.
Yep.
Got a little potato salad left over, a little coleslaw, just enough for lunch tomorrow.
Yes.
But you don't want to throw it away, and it seems a sin to waste the food, right?
Right.
So put it in these containers. We're very, very busy. In fact, how many are gone now? Over 1,000 sets are gone. Remember, this Easy Pay is our birthday surprise, but the Easy Pay will expire end of day today, meaning Wednesday. If you're watching us on the West Coast, it'll be end of day tomorrow, obviously.
Yep.
So this is going to work out very, very nicely for you to enjoy your 10 minis. But again, I think mini is probably not exactly accurate because each one of these holds over a cup of capacity, 1 1/4 cups. I'm not throwing out 1 1/4 cups of macaroni and cheese.
Right. That's your side.
And you don't do that.
There you go. See that? And now I didn't have to squish it down, throw it out. I can store that little bit more.
Well,
I do. The domes are one of my favorites.
They are awesome. Hey, can I tell you now that over 1,300 of these are gone? We're very, very busy.
Okay.
So stay on the line for these. Get that Easy Pay while it lasts. And we're going to tell you also coming up, customer top rated item, the set of 2. These are awesome. The nestable rectangles with the handles in the lid. Our customers' favorites. They love the handles in the lid. So we're going to take you shopping for that. Are we going here, guys? Over here? Oh, this